We ain't do nothing to y'all, and y'all was never slaves. Cut it out.
Stop that crying. Hush up.
That's what he said. He said, "Stop crying."
No, I'm just saying.
Basically, she basically she dumbing it down for you. How about that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dang, is he really like noticeably trying to erase Black history?
Yep.
Who else is running for
Well, you
president?
you said that when you said they were taking down all the monuments.
They were.
um,
I said they were hiding history. Period.
Well, that's a part of getting rid
there's
of it because they changing the names. If the names that the slave
So
Right.
owners,
I found out. Well, there's two black guys running on the Republican ticket. I don't know either one of them. But then there's also two people running on the Democratic side that I ain't know nothing about. But I don't know their names. I just saw a picture, and they were showing who's running. But I don't know who they are. I gotta Google it and find out who they are.
Do y'all vote?
I do.
yes.
Vote for everything, even
Well,
the little stuff for Prince William County. I vote for everything.
what about
Most
you?
important. And I try to make a habit of it, but hey, players fuck up sometimes.
I ain't never voted a day in my life for nothing.
What?
No political vote
Well, you
ever.
can't fuss about what's not happening if you're not voting.
Why
Hmm.
not?
You can
You
complain to
got it.
yourself, but you gotta you gotta put your voice in there.
Well, that's a okay. This is a good topic right here.
No, it's not.
Why? Yes,
No, it's not. No, it's not. Political stuff is always end up a
it's
fight
not
and
because
all
even
that kind
though
of
this
stuff. That's why I
topic.
don't like the government.
All right, listen to this though. Why would I vote if I already know the system's rigged?
Just because, just on the pure fact that some of your ancestors fought just to have that right, regardless of whether or not the system is rigged. Just because there was a time where we couldn't at all, you should vote on that point alone.
Sometimes I think that this
Uh
government
oh, there you
be,
go.
be swaying people. Like, what if voting? What if, yeah, you say that just because my ancestors got the freedom, but if the vote's rigged, then what freedom do we really? It's like invisible handcuffs.
But to me, it don't matter. Just on that simple play alone, I'm a vote because there was a time where I couldn't. Whether it gets counted or not, there was a time I couldn't. So I'm gonna walk my happy behind right up there and do it.
But would you? There was a time where you couldn't do a lot of stuff. That don't mean do it.
Exactly. But what is it something that we couldn't do other than voting that you don't do today? You go shopping in stores. You don't have to go in black only stores. You don't have to sit at the back of the bus. You don't have. It's a lot of
Well,
stuff that
well,
we
listen to
couldn't
this.
do that we do every day, not realizing it.
This is how I kind of look at it. So we sung the Star Spangled Banner until Colin Kaepernick started kneeling, and now we're aware of what it says and what it means, and now we're wary of doing things. So just because the society votes and they pushing you to say go vote, that's the same thing. To me, it's like they push me to go, they push you to go get this COVID shot, and now it don't even matter.
Well,
Swear
everything
them boy
is,
got me with that one.
but that's the whole point of voting. Is this your right? We didn't have it as a right to say no. I don't want to vote. You just couldn't. You didn't have a decision to make, and now you do. So that's one of the freedoms that we have as Black people is that we can make a decision on if we want to do something or not.
You have a
Because
choice.
before it was made for you. Everything was made for you.
Well, let me ask you this. Smoking weed was illegal. So now that it's legal, is everybody gonna go out and smoke?
No, because
No,
it's
they
my
have a
choice
choice.
not to smoke. I don't like it.
Just like your
So,
choice to vote.
Yeah,
right.
so it's
Yeah.
okay.
Then you
So
also have a choice not to vote as well, though.
There you
exactly.
go.
Exactly.
That's what
Yeah.
I said.
But
It's
that's
your
my
choice, not
So
you.
why is it such a surprise when I said I don't vote?
my brother doesn't vote, so it didn't surprise me.
My son
I want
doesn't vote,
my
so
brother
it
don't,
could be. Look, it could be that age range
and
because y'all
he's
all about
he
the same
feels
age.
yeah he feels the
But you can
same way
still
you do.
complain. I think you can still complain if you don't vote. Because the people who vote, let's just say you just one of those people who just cast a vote every 4 years or every 2 years when there's an election. But in between that space, you do nothing progressive but
I,
voting.
I think we
So
make decisions. I think we make uneducated decisions and not knowing. Like my man just said, the electoral colleagues decide who will be elected president and vice president of the U.S.
But that's not true either.
Mm-mm.
Look what happened to Hillary.
It's
She had electoral votes. Did she win?
Well,
No.
he just posted the link determining showing his answer, and it's a
I, I,
government link.
I
Look down there.
understand that.
Look on the screen.
I understand what you're saying, but they just proved that when Hillary, she won the electoral vote, but she did not win.
So you believe that the electoral college doesn't decide?
I'm just saying. You said he posted that. Okay, it's posted. But
No.
we have seen that the electoral votes did not matter.
So all of it's rigged, basically, is what I'm getting. This is what I'm learning from this talk right now. Like
We're not
this,
saying everything's rigged, but everything is controlled by society somewhere.
and see, this is my conspiracy theories in my head. What if them telling us to go vote, go vote, go vote, go vote is helping them out some way, somehow, but we don't know.
It could be. That's more Tony's lane. She's more political than I am. I'm not.
Only keep dropping out. Yeah, I don't think 10 political neither. He ain't said nothing.
I'm not
nah,
either. I don't even like the government. I ain't like a government in school. I got a D
I
and
don't
got an
like
A on my
uh,
midterm and passed.
I just got into and I don't even get deep into politics.
No,
Like
politics cause arguments.
yeah, that's what it's for. Yeah, I guess they say don't talk about religion and politics at the job.
Yeah, but people do it.
But I also think that's a see. This is the thing. If they tell you don't talk about religion and politics at the job, oh, he said Hillary won popular vote.
yeah,
Okay,
that's what
but
that's what I
electoral.
thought. But again, I stay away from
Okay,
these
it was
companies because I don't
popular.
always have facts.
Yeah.
Okay,
These
I
be
thought she had
factual
one electoral.
conversations.
Excuse me, I was wrong.
Yeah, they're factual conversations, not opinion based. Yeah, it's opinion based.
Again, I'm not a political person,
Yeah, I'm not neither.
and I don't always do everything or say everything politically right.
Look at my
So,
man. He's up here texting, right? And he's after he says something on the text, you can see it on the bottom of the screen. After he said something, he posts where he posts the facts behind it. That's cool as shit.
well, that's good.
Yeah, that's cool.
We have our facts, so don't listen to us. Go to the facts. They're posted below.
Yeah, but at the same time, this is where I can tell you I can argue any situation. At the same time, the facts he's posting and the links he's posting is from ABC News, who literally control the narrative of the media in the world.
I
So,
got a quick question. I can't look at it. Is it a .org? I only trust peer review articles and .orgs.
but
Anything with
see,
a .com, I don't believe in.
it's a .gov.
Oh,
It's a .gov.
I need a
well,
.org or a .gov is cool too. Fox News
But
.gov.
but here's the thing.
mm,
Here's the thing with that, y'all. I just ordered two website domains, and I could make a .gov. You could just easily buy a .gov and a .org and a .edu.
yes, you can,
So none of that means anything.
and you can
I
get paid for hashtag. You can get paid for hashtags.
Yeah. So none of that. It's like, but
I
anyways, that's
didn't know
top.
you could buy a .gov.
Yeah, I'm gonna check again. I'm not gonna like you when you said that. I'm
I
pretty
thought
sure
that
you
was the
can.
thing with .orgs and stuff like that. That like if you use those like so like .coms. I learned this years ago, so it could have changed.
Yeah,
.coms are basically things that are paid for. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? A .org is like a
It's
it's
org
not
is
gaining any money.
organization.
yeah, organization. That's
It's
what
Yeah,
not
I
for
get.
like a
U is
profit.
education.
I'm gonna check again, but I'm sure that I was given the choice to do hnwfit.com, hnwfit.org. I didn't see .gov, but I seen all them other ones.
I don't think you can do .gov,
Okay.
but that's just what I've heard. Like I didn't research it, so.
But peer review articles are good also because the peer review articles
Hmm.
they have to go and grab the knowledge from somewhere. So it's all so they have
Mm-hmm.
it. What's that? That works cited page is
Yeah.
all factual based from somewhere where you can actually go and pull that also.
Right. Somebody said government gov.gov is a government official website. Okay.
I don't
Uh,
bother politics and they don't bother me.
There way you go. Okay, I'm with you.
politics is tough.
All I want them to do is legalize that thing in North Carolina, and we good. I'm never catching a charge. I'm never going to jail. Like,
Never say never.
because anything else is off the limits, is off the table. So
Never
yeah,
say never.
legalize that thing.
Your butt could get hit for wrong identity. Just being black, you can go to jail.
Whatever.
Look, anything under my power,
Yeah. They
I ain't gonna make the mistake.
they can tackle your ass as soon as you walk out Planet Fitness and then hit you with the we got the wrong person.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one thing about those charges. Police can pretty much charge you with anything in the world
What's
that
up,
they
bro?
chose to,
I
but you
watched a
gotta beat
video
it.
on TikTok, and a white guy at a hotel called the police because somebody came up to the desk and brandished a gun. And he told them, this is the officer's body cam. He said it's a white guy, gave him the whole description. So the officer runs outside because the guy said he went that way. I think he's coming out the west entrance. So the officer runs to the west entrance. A black guy comes out, nowhere near the description, dark skinned black dude, and he harassed him, made him get on the ground, made him get on his knees, everything. He was like, I work here. And never paid attention to the fact that the man said he's white. And then he finally, after he radioed into dispatch 3 times for them to tell him the description again. And then when he finished, he went back to the front desk in the office, and the guy was mad. He was like, "Why are you harassing my employees? I told you he was white." I was like, "This is ridiculous." So it don't even matter. Like they looking for a white guy, they gonna harass you just because you black.
Facts. Do y'all believe in interracial dating?
Live your
I
life.
don't have a problem with it.
Yep. I don't either. You love who you love.
Yep,
Be with who you want to be with.
we
I
have a
don't pay
lot of
your
that in our
bills.
family.
Yes.
Years ago, when I was on my pro-black ranch, I would have told you, hell nah, they destroying the bloodline. They
I
do what
don't
they want to do.
Stop
I
it.
don't I don't really I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't I don't have a problem with it, but that's not my
Your
preference.
preference. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't have a problem with it, but that's not my preference.
I don't
But
segregate or discriminate.
at the end of the day, I was talking to my friend and he said in a little bit everybody's gonna be one color.
Yep.
People because all black people always mix with something and we all have
Yep.
something in us.
Yep.
Everybody, period.
So we all a bunch of mixed nuts.
And all a bunch of mixed breeds and
I'm a
eventually
pistachio.
Hmm.
I'm definitely a pistachio.
Oh, you good. I'm a pecan.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
like Dr. Sebi. I'm the only natural nut. I'm a walnut.
Okay.
uh, so you was all right. You'll be all right with your son dating
Whoa, false.
a white girl.
Who, me?
And everybody.
I'm
They
fine
they
with it.
one day.
I don't really care. I
No.
I mean, it's not my preference,
Long
but
as
I'm
they
not
treat
gonna
my
put
child right,
exactly. I'm
respecting
not gonna
them,
put
and
that
they
on him.
building their home and been building the foundation for a prosperous future, you do your thing.
That's about all you can hope for nowadays for anybody.
Mhm.
Man, I just wish you a healthy life and a healthy relationship.
Hmm.
Just screw who you want to screw,
There you
be
go.
who you want to be. I just wish you nothing but health and peace to
That's
you.
it.
Because again, tomorrow is not promised. But even the Bible says that.
Hey,
Today is
Tick, let me
sufficient
ask you
for
a question.
itself.
So
I'm gonna
where do
go
we
back to
have?
yesterday.
What are we standing for? Are we even standing for anything these days?
What does that mean?
Well, you should know
Like
yourself.
like what are we what beliefs and what are we standing for? Like it's all right to date out of race. It's all right to date a man. It's all right to be gay. It's all right to be. What are we standing for? Like what is there anything that we're like
Well, this
standing
is
on?
this is me. This is just me.
God,
I stand on the word of God, and
God.
who am I to judge anybody? My son is gay. Love him, don't matter. I don't care. I don't. It's not my preference for him. It's not what I wanted for him, but it's who he is. So I'm gonna love him anyway, and I can't judge him. And even though somebody could say it's a sin, no sin is greater
I
than
was
the other.
just about to
So
say
There you go.
that. You said you were standing on the word of God, but you're right though. No sin. Everybody has sinned.
Yeah,
exactly. So how can you say that his sin is any worse than me if I told y'all a lie right now? It's no worse. It's
Yeah,
it's
yep.
no worse than
Can I
somebody.
stop? Can I stop? I'm just devil's advocate here because I don't care, right? And
Mhm.
I mean that with all respect. But do you practice lying every day?
No,
Do you wake up in the morning to lie to somebody?
no.
Like I'm gonna lie today. So my only thing is when people start using these again, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. When people say one sin is greater than the other, I'm like, yeah, but I don't practice murdering people every day. I don't practice
It doesn't. But
cheating on my
who are
wife
you? Who are
every
you to
day.
judge to say that they wake up every day and say and don't battle with them themselves on what they want to be or who they want to be? You don't know what a person's going through, so it's not for me to judge them to say you woke up and said and made a conscious decision that you was going to be this way today. I can't say that because I don't know that for sure. I don't know what goes on inside his head.
mm,
True.
that's a good. Yeah, that's a great point. Who are you to judge? Yeah,
Oh
because
no, again, I'm nobody to judge. Again, I like to just always start that I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No,
So I have
I
that's
these
get
good.
it,
conversations with
but
myself all the time.
That's
that's
good
my
because
answer to
that's what I
anybody.
play.
Like
I play devil's advocate just to make the conversation more interesting. So I get it.
So to make it, I mean, but to make it make sense though, now I'm not playing devil's advocate. To make it make sense though, when you say what you stand up for, I believe people should just stand up for other people, man. Stand up for one
That's
another
true.
mm-hmm.
and just leave people the hell alone.
Love,
Stand
Like,
up
love,
for
love,
like,
love.
like
Love
whatever it
I'm
is
is
not.
God
that
love.
you personally believe in. That's what you should stand up for. That's a
Yep.
personal decision.
Oh, I had this question. I had this question. This is okay. Actually, this might be a religious question because um and this is what I'm about to go through. This is why I had this question. Damn, I'm on live too. All right, so my BM is Muslim, and we about to do the funeral Monday at a Christian church. Why is she gonna get the side eye because of her religion?
She shouldn't because it's just the same
That's her
situation we
husband.
had. We
That's
But
her
she
husband.
no.
no, he said his girlfriend.
My kid's
Girlfriend.
mother is a full Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Christian church, the Methodist church, to do Jennings' funeral, right?
Mhm.
I and all of y'all on this call know that when she steps in there in her Muslim attire, that she's gonna get side eyes. We
She
all know
will.
that.
She will.
We all know that.
But
If we're
that's her
Everything
talking,
looks
if
custom.
different.
but if
That's
we're
her
talking
custom. She
about
made her
love,
wear her garb.
if we're talking about love and love being ultimate, why do is the Christians gonna side eye a human just for her belief?
Because
She got ready to wear
everybody
her garb.
sins. Everybody sins and everybody tries to judge. So it's back to the same thing. Like you shouldn't. Because what she chooses to believe is what she chooses to believe. It's no different
Yeah.
than like people that the KKK members who believe they're superior. They're
Certain
like
things and
you
certain
can't
things,
do anything
especially
with their
religion, is
beliefs.
foreign to people because it's foreign and it looks different. You're gonna side
Mhm.
eye it. It's just
Yep.
like being in the hood and you seeing the car that you never seen cut down your block every day. You get them the side eye because you never seen this car. But let alone 9 times out of 10, when they leave out of this neighborhood, they're fine.
Yeah, you're right. It's like being in the middle of Southeast DC when it was popping, and you see one white dude in a suit walking by.
Mhm.
You be like,
Dude,
"What
just a
the
dude in a suit walking to me.
heck?" But everybody would side eye him and have all opinions for him.
But normally it calms down, it dies down within a few minutes, and it is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. That is so true.
I'm gonna be
But
what I want to be.
what I'm saying is why just because people have different religious beliefs make see to me religion to me I'm gonna tell you in my head religion and not faith and not belief but religion as far as the belief system of how things went down in the history behind it to me is the tool of the devil because it's separating people. Why the heck Christians got 50 different denominations and all of them fight over a certain belief?
Because you had different people with different names. You had somebody named John
Different
Lutheran
nature.
who wanted the Lutheran Church. You know what I'm saying? You had the dude Robert Allen who went to Allen University and he wanted to. I think his name was Robert Allen. Excuse me if I got the name wrong, but I believe it is. Who started the AME Church in the South? Everybody wanted a denomination. Everybody wanted to claim to something.
And I think it's
Back then,
also I think it's also people that interpret the Bible differently, and that
hmm
becomes different denominations as well, if I'm not
And
mistaken.
based on cultures, people have their own depiction of Mary and Jesus. If you look in the Bible, or it's a book, I can't remember the book, but they did a test where they told people to draw this picture of Jesus and Mary. And when you look at that, China has their version, Asia has everybody has their own version.
But
So
why?
we can't discriminate against that.
Yeah,
That's
but
their beliefs.
this is what I'm asking. We do discriminate against that. You
Well, I
can't
don't.
say we because I
Okay,
know a
well,
lot of
people, I don't.
I, I know a lot of Christians that don't like Muslims just because they're Muslim. I know a lot of Baptists that don't like Methodists just because they got to hold a different belief. One little thing, it may be one certain belief that they hold, and they don't like them. They don't. It just they don't fit in. It's almost like society. If you don't fit into their category, you're an outcast.
Like Tony's father say, eat the meat and throw away the bones. So you need to discern for yourself. Even the Bible said discern for yourself. But he tell you to eat the meat and throw away the bones. So in other words, believe what you believe. And if you don't believe it, throw it away.
Come on, talk to me, Joyce. I like that. Eat the meat and throw away the bones. I'm taking that with me. Oh, that's
And
good.
that's the words of Pastor Larry S. Nelson,
Okay. Okay.
New
Come
Hope
on,
Trinity
Pastor
Bible
Nelson.
Church.
Eat
So
the
now
meat.
everybody know I'm a PK.
Eat the meat and throw away the. So
Way to
listen.
bones.
To,
Yes.
to
That's what he
me,
always told us because you're not going to always. You want to go in churches, they do different things. Some people speak in tongues, some people don't. Some people say it's the law, and some people say it's not. So, in other words, you got to discern. You got to read the Bible. You got to know the word for yourself. So you
So
eat the
to
meat and throw away the bones.
so
What
to
don't
me,
apply for you, let it go.
this is what I did when I was in church and when I was being told a certain belief, and I asked questions. It didn't feel like they didn't feel like they wanted to answer my questions because I was asking too many questions and should have just followed the belief. Second of all, I'm a I'm God talks to each individual differently.
Yes,
So if
yes,
he's saying something to me to make me
yes.
believe a certain way, and then I go to a church and they believe one way, should I go with the church's belief just to stay with the congregation, or should I
No,
go with
you go where you feel, where your spirit
Feel
feels
bad.
comfortable. So right off the bat, if that's the case, you probably would feel uncomfortable. I would think. And if you feel uncomfortable, go try a different church.
okay. Okay. Man, I studied all religion.
Where the spirit is where you should be. Where your spirit is. Like you said, you were led. He spoke to you.
Well, at least we don't condemn people no more like I usually used to hear about religion. They'll tell a certain person if they didn't believe this, you were going to hell. I don't hear
I
that no
still
more.
think it's people out there like that.
I don't really hear
It's
it no more.
it's still
Yes,
people
they
out there
do.
like that.
Yeah, I know they're like that, just like it's still racist people, but I don't
Mhm.
hear it. It used to be like bad. You,
Well, church, air quotes, church is changing.
oh, where his shirt is on the bed. Hold on.
Yeah, I think I kept it, but I'm not sure.
Hello.
Yes.
My family. Woo, boy. They their own church. Look at 10. Oh, we done, right?
Yeah, we done.
We
We
Gucci.
done.
We done. 4 minutes
6:34.
past. 4 minutes
Peace.
past time, y'all. We good.
We good.
We
We
good.
good.
We are off on Monday. All right. I can't do this like I did
So
Sunday.
so remember, eat the meat and throw away the bones.
Eat the
Huh.
meat. Bro, I love yo.
But
Hey,
that doesn't just go for religious stuff. That goes for everything. Cause you
That's
could
for
be
life. I
watching.
love it.
that's
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
let me tell y'all.
Yep.
With me, I,
Everything.
I'm coming into a phase where I'm getting I'm coming on to life coaching because it's more than just fitness, even though you want to be healthy. But it's a lot about keeping your mind right and not being fed bullshit that's out here and that they be feeding. They ain't got no they got bullshit with no bone. What if the bullshit don't have no bones, Joyce?
When you eating a goddamn chicken tender.
Joyce.
Everybody's sprawling in circles.
What about the lab meat? What if it's lab meat, Joyce?
Hey, you do what you gotta do. I gave you the word choice.
Joyce crazy. She said, "Yeah, I gave you the verse. I gave you the verse. You do what you got to do with it."
So no group on Monday.
Okay.
No group on Monday.
Got it.
Tuesday, we back at it. Tuesday to Thursday.
No group at all. You sure you're gonna be good? You don't need a group on Monday. Y'all good?
I mean, if you want to come up here, I can open it up for y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a favor. You want to do that, but I won't be able to talk
Okay.
or
See you on Tuesday.
okay,
Yeah.
Tuesday.
That's a bet. Y'all hold it down. My condolences. Y'all hold it down. Be easy. Be safe.
Yes, sir. See y'all Tuesday.
All right. Have a good weekend,
Y'all
everybody.
hold it down, ladies.
All right. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.